Welcome back, everyone. We have got Game 3 against Penn State. Alright, this could be rough. Don't know if this is going to go well. Let's get into recruiting. Alright, jumped out to a nice lead there with the 4-star running back. Alright, looking good there. Looking good there. Looking good there. I think that's okay to hard sell. Let's do it. Mostly I just err on hard sell. Close enough. Get an A+ in there, you're usually good. Let's see, where's his corners? Campus lifestyle, playing to, yeah. Do it. Why didn't I turn the music thing off? I don't know. Did you say playstyle? No, playing time. So, could be campus. And it is campus. Oh yeah, definitely good to hard sell that one too. Don't know if we're gonna visit yet. I would do this guy, of course. But alright, good there, good there, good there. We're not in this yet, but nobody else is doing anything. And let's bump this one. Just in the house and an offer. Nobody else is. Can move one of those mics to different linebacker spot. Alright. We can clear up some space here. Goodbye, goodbye. Bye. Alright, anybody else? That's good. I like the one running back we're going for, so let's skip that. And what do we got? 15 points. How do we best use those? Do you think? Doesn't seem like anybody's going here. Then we'd have our 3 linebackers. See if we can jump in, I guess. But, yeah. 5 guys were in first. It's a decent start, even though we don't have much, but we're a small program. Is this guy? Yeah, he's good. Just gonna move him all the way down. I think we'll take him. Actually, yeah, they'll kick us out next week anyway. Alright. Let's get into this. It could be bad. One second. Okay. Alright. Yeah, whatever. Gotta remember to turn off the music thing. Oh, they are 20 points better at every position. Alright, here we go.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get...
Time out 1 second. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Let's get this.
But you never know what's going to happen.
For the upset.
FIU
Oh, it's raining.
kick it off
It
to get
rains
things
every game.
underway.
Nice. All right, skip a beat.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nittany Lions offense will take the field first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Dropping back, it's Aller. Sure hands, it's Ross. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down to the 14. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10.
Cool.
Here's the handoff.
Jump the hole.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the move, it's Singleton. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like,
we call that a
hold
win.
it again, throw me the ball. I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Let's go in the goal. Cover 2.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. That's a fly. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. The opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it, they score a touchdown.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Panthers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage. They can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air, it's Jenkins. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Good job on this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. FIU will line up to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. They'll go to the counter. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Makes the grab. It's Ross. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
You're going for it.
Alert, right? Quarterback under center. You're thinking quarterback sneak on short yardage. Defensive lineman, great job. You got to get that penetration. You just can't let him go straight downhill. Make that thing bow. And I always love how you see guys diving over the top. Great effort by the defense. Great stop.
Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They'll leave it with him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Going for it all. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Obviously not to start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game. Throwing it, he just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise, when you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really moves the line.
No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air, it's Allard. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. They got him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. Mark it at the 14.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
The first quarter.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
Let's go with match again.
The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Isn't playing too bad.
Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
What the heck?
He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end. It's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Could have thrown it a little quicker.
Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37.
He had the outside level. So
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field.
Haven't completed a pass.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these throw routes and catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
They booted away on 4th down. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
We got numbers over there. I'd rather run it to the wide side, but we got
motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Oh, he's got some space. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Well, little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Target defender. Could be bad, but let's try it. Even though it's fine.
Using his flag to tow it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250, 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive line, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Caught over the middle. It's Dawson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down.
Tight end big, outside receiver, secondary.
Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Makes the catch. It's Dawson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
They're very friendly, mate.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Panthers are marching down the field. From the gun, the running back looking
right
for
through the hole.
There he goes.
You got it.
He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown at least for now.
It's okay,
oh, man, what a run. He wanted to get it in the house, but nice explosive play in the run game to get all the way down to the 1.
Great effort by him. I'd expect this offense now to try to go fast, punch this thing in using tempo.
The snap sets up to throw.
Or pick.
Is picked off.
Like I said, training here in this game, ball slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with a little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Makes the grab. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
That's sweet. Straight on. Corner.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
What the heck is going on? I think just went all the way from out there to the line. Can I see that, fella? Alright. So we got the short routes.
To the air. It's Jenkins. Got his man down the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Over the middle.
To the air on first down.
Oh boy.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Hold on, I just want to see, was it a blitz? Just no one blocked him. 78 was like, nope. The other way. Running back ran into him, maybe. That's why.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Safety comes down the middle again.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Corners are going to bail. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. They'll immediately call timeout. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Splits the uprights.
Should only be down 6.
And now the lead's extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Sets up the screen. Got room at the 35. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
Yeah, looks like we got a couple of yards.
First half in the book. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some... Turning it on! All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting them.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. FIU will line up the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44.
Alright, cover 4.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Oh, I thought they were
He's got an open man. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Sweet cut there. That's a live ball. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it from the gun. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're
breaks into the open. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
To throw, it's Allard. Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Leaves it with the running back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Gets the back moving. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
Never mind, they're wide open anyway.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like,
hey, what team are you cheering for?
Until they stop.
What team are you cheering for?
Let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he is just engulfed in the line on this giant defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Another incompletion on third down.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced the punt. Here on third down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. He leaves it with his back. Spins away from the defender. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's caught. No. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-position lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, if you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling him up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming. You don't let that speed get to the outside.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Hey,
Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it. And now it's just going to be a passing game.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
said it too.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense.
Natural.
A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around.
This is man, this motion we can get him.
Looking downfield, it's Jenkins.
One, I think we did.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Okay, it just hit him.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
All right, let's go try another go here. It's Texas.
Might be calling a hot route. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Owens.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one.
4th and 3.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
Let's take that linebacker out. Snap, 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 snap.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Paul? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Well, no mystery on that play call, right? You got the lead late in the game. You've gotten the ball back on the other side of the 50 on your opponent's side, and so you're just going to run it. And it's fine if they know that. You just want to stay on the field and bleed this clock, and you got to start thinking about where are your best runs. Which side of this offensive line is the strongest? Which guys defensively do you want to attack so you can take as much time off the clock as possible?
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down.
Bring them in backups or something? After this touchdown?
To the ground, he's got it again.
Oh, yeah.
He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking to throw, it's Allard.
Come on, Blades. Got better than you.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Florida International offense is back on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop it 4 yards short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. FIU pushing tempo.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra.
Oh, my
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He's finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this defense.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
He's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
The give from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
They'll run the counter. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
Interception.
From inside his own 10,
come on,
he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take care of the ball.
And then he stopped.
It brings up 2nd and 9.
So I went up the middle.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. You just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Back to throw, it's Jenkins.
He threw me out. He did.
The quick out. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, this They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Quickly to the tight end.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
That's a tight end, too. I don't know.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down.
Hey,
He's got the tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
A really nice job by the quarterback putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl, try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass, but when the QB puts it that hard on the money with that much accuracy, really hard route to defend.
Finds a tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
There it is. Do those plays all have the same play, pretty much? Or is that the one I've been picking? Let's try this PA sweep.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
I'm going to block the halfback.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline, or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Owens. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
We go from tight end to the rip route to the cross.
Looking to throw, it's Jenkins.
Bringing
the heat.
Open.
Right on the money. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
See if you can't beat them on a short or mid slant, basically.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
That's right.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains.
I'm going to try dragging the outside there. Maybe it's just a little bit easier to see the outside corner coming. Alright.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Get there.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Offense working from the pistol. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Nice move to keep running. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
You know, the defense is okay.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff. Try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with the coaches. You're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Receiving. We only had 4 drops. I feel like we had way more than that. That's my highest guy. I think it might have been drop that one. 75. Back. Okay, that's my highest guy. Remember I bought some slot for the speed. Look at blocking. Look at change. Every day, boy. Blades. The guys were wide open all the time. He missed the tackles. Charleston, same thing. 7 tackles for loss. And 1 sack. Yeah. No picks. We did have a couple of deflections. Blades got them. Yeah. Alright, that'll do it for week 2. We'll see you in week 3. Or I should say game 3 next time. Peace.